Hi everyone, it's Triesa here, and today I would like to present the last section of the book is moving forward. This section actually consists of two subsections, which are the first one, literacy or English teacher educators moving forward, and rethinking teacher education programs. And now the first thing we're going to look at is this one, three central fields. This is the trial-like conversation coined by Kosnick et al. It shows three central fields, which are literacy, teacher education, and digital technology. From this trial-like conversation, it implicitly reveals that those three fields are correspondent one into another. We can see that being literate or a digital literate is not only for students, but also for student teachers and the teacher educators, as they both are facing very hard challenges in their work. But the teacher educators have more complex challenges. They are only, as they are not only preparing students, teachers for teaching, but also should predict the future challenges for which to prepare the student. It also supported by the quad by Kosnick et al., which is that teacher educators were hardworking, competent, and thoughtful, and also by a love friend, which is good teaching is good teaching. Being a teacher educator is not simply the same as being a teacher. There is the pedagogy of teacher education. Well, the section begins with an analysis of the preceding 12 chapters in the terms of several key themes, which I call it as the issues. The first one is the intertwining digital technology with the conception of literacy and the impact of the set standards or political context. And third one is professional development for teacher educators. And the last one is teacher education programs must be research-based. All right. Now, let's take a look at the first issue. Intertwining digital technology with our conception of literacy. A rich definition of literacy and the importance of teachers and teacher educators gathering new knowledge. And what do the new knowledges mean? It refers to a new range of new literacies which are financial, global, environmental literacy, and also the new technologies and technological pedagogical knowledge. So the concept of literacy is considered not only being expert at speaking, writing, reading, and listening, it's much more than that. And based on the cosmic from this slide, we can find that digital technologies is considered to be one of the new branch of literacies. That's the first point. And that's how we get that digital technology corresponds to the literacy. All right, and the next issue is the impact of standards or political context. It has been observed by Yandel that the information of teachers is to be policed through a single set of teachers standards that themselves insist on teachers' role in the maintenance of high standards of linguistic propriety. So, if we connect it with what happened in this country, in Indonesia, it is actually relevant. The policies requiring teachers to be a digital technology literate, but unfortunately, some of them are not trained well, and especially the old teachers and the old teacher educators. So that's one of the current issues nowadays. Very often, this increased quality and capacity is directly linked to educators' ICT capabilities. Uh, in current educational policy discourse, improving the quality of education is closely connected to both the teacher quality agenda and a new technology agenda. So it indicates that where there's knowledge, where technology develops, there also develops teacher educators. All right. And the next one is professional development for teacher. Professional development teacher is a challenging task. All right. And literacy teacher educators are presented with the need to balance preparation of teachers for the classroom of today and for the classrooms of the future. And then how? How then to make it happen? First, we need to build a sound of knowledge based on a literacy theory and satisfy the current curriculum policy reforms. The media set of tools into their practices, utilize 21st century teaching happening rapidly social changing, and provide a broad base of literacy strategies and approaches for an increasingly diverse student population. From these statements, it can be said that since today a digital technology requires us to be adapted with it, teacher and teacher educators need to be well prepared to face the challenges and create an up-to-date activities in the classroom. In my opinion, to truly transform teaching and learning for this global era, educators can start to pair digital technology and digital media with global learning in order to succeed the 21st century. And the last issue is teacher education programs must be research based. Back in 2016 states that conducting a research gives academics a ready access to authentic classroom experiences and practices, lifts teachers' morale by affirming their expertise, extends teachers' knowledge by informing them about the conclusions their fellow teachers are coming to, and contributes to the general sharing of educational knowledge among academics and practitioners. So, teachers are researchers in an important sense who contribute extensively to the knowledge building effort. As Son in 1983 give the example that when teachers describes Son describes that teachers as doing experimental research in the classroom and generating theory that provides springboards for making sense of new situations. So, in conducting a research in this way, it gives the academics already access to authentic classroom experience and practices. And the teacher education programs then should be research based in that teacher educators vision should draw on extensive research conducted by both academic and practitioners, including the use of ICT. And then how to get the teacher education programs to be a research based. First one, student teachers should be introduced to relevant research literature as part of their pre-service education. And the second one, student teachers should be prepared to be researchers as part of their normal practice in the profession. That's the way how to uh, make the teacher education programs research based. And from this chapter, from this section, the salient points that we got here is the first one, digital technology and literacy teacher education must be intertwined. And the second one, the incorporating DT into teacher education literacy program is proving challenging. The challenge of moving of a digitally rich literacy program is much more complex and nuanced than seeing it as a dispute between digital natives and digital immigrants. Teacher educators in universities like teachers in schools may face limited budget, work intensification, and increased accountability measures. There are many examples of really outstanding practices. Learning about technology matters in teacher education because we face the same problem as those concerned with scientific literacy. And the last one is digital media have the potential to transform learning environments and empower learners to become active in shaping their own education. And the suggestion and conclusion that we get from this book is first one, at a school level, the teacher should be given more opportunities to share their insights and fine tune them. And at the teacher education level, teacher educators should practice what they preach, both to improve their programs and to develop their ideas. And the last one, at a system level, we must work to build a knowledge sharing framework that facilitates knowledge building and implementation among academics practitioners using digital technology and other means. So that's what we get from this chapter, and that's our presentation of this book. Thank you so much for your attention. See you later. Bye.